do is I wanted to tell you guys about my new book called From Poverty to Profit. So this is the reason why I'm talking to you guys today about, 10 or 20 fears that are actually keeping money away from you. Now, in my new book, From Poverty to Profit, you can ask anybody that has this book already. And if you have this book already and you are on this live, please tell people how much this book has really affected your life, how much it has empowered you, how much it has inspired you, and how much it has changed your financial situation, especially in the midst of reading this, okay? So this is my new book, From Poverty to Profit. I'm going to read to you guys the synopsis so that you can get an idea of what it's about. But I want to tell you that it's extremely important, guys, that you invest in yourself. And not investing in yourself is one of the reasons why money acts funny towards you. So whenever you have a fear of actually investing in something that's going to help you, usually it's because your subconscious mind or your ego is actually wanting to keep you safe, okay? And so when you're operating from that space of who you are, and this particular part of you wants to keep you safe. It wants to keep you safe because it's afraid to change. And so what it does is it gets down and dirty with you and gets all up in your mind, and you never change. And you just consistently keep seeing the same financial circles round and round and round, right? So my new book, From Poverty to Profit, is really changing lives. And I even read this book every day. And it's almost like I didn't read it, like I didn't write it, so to speak, but I do. So real quick, let me read to you guys the synopsis. Hi, Miss Jones. Hey, CD, would I be willing to buy? Yes, of course I will. Yes. Well, we'll talk about that. I got your message. It's all good. Make sure you share this live for me. Hey, Sammy. All right. So I'm just going to read for you guys the synopsis to this book. So the synopsis to this book. Well, first of all, and let me let you guys see the back of it. Okay, so you can actually see. Share this live for me, y'all. Okay, let me invite some people. I forgot to do that. I just kind of like jump right in and hop right in, right? My bad. Look, my sister here, I was looking for her. I had an APB out on her. I did. And she here. Y'all know her. Y'all know I had to put an APB out on my sister. And I'm just glad she okay. So she here, and because she's here, I'm not going to make this live too long, but I will come back and chat with y'all a little bit later, okay? So this book, From Poverty to Profit. Okay, so Takia Diamond is a transformation mind hack visioneer, international speaker, coach, and trainer in the field of personal development. She helps men and women who struggle with confidence, scarcity, and other unhealthy mental attitudes that disable their inner power achieve success. So who doesn't want to do that, right? Everybody wants to do that. All right, so let me read to you guys the synopsis. Change your mindset, change your money. That is how you get from poverty to profit. It's time to get past the poor mentality and create wealthy habits that put you in alignment where abundance lives. Now, although you may have made many attempts to figure out why money keeps its distance from you, hardships continue to disturb your happiness, plague your mind, and interfere with your daily life. The idea of money has had a hold on you long enough. So it's time that you know the truth about money and how to use it, how to generate more of it to you. Financial freedom is your birthright, but if you feel stuck as to how to increase your bank account balance, then this guide is for you. I will reveal to you the lies that you've been told about money that deeply affect what's in your wallet. But I will also reveal to you the action steps, and that's what makes this book so awesome, is that I actually, reveal to you guys the action steps that you can take right now, okay, that have the ability to change your financial future forever. Forever, okay? So with this guide, you are going to know the do's and the don'ts that it takes to move you from poverty to profit. I got my street team in the back, right? They gotta big me out, right? So If you don't have this book yet, and if you are on this live and you have this book, please share with others your experience with this book, how it has opened up your mind in another way, how it has enlightened you, how it has, some people have come to me and told me that this book has repaired their marriage. And that's like 3 people. So I had no intention on this book fixing marriages. So let me say that. I'm inviting some people, guys. Hold on. I had no intentions on this book fixing marriages. But if you know, like I know, most marriages fall apart because of finances, right? You didn't pay this. I'm paying too much. You're not paying enough. You don't do this for me. I do this for myself. All that drama, right? All that drama. And when you start activating that drama, let me be the first one to tell you what ends up happening is you create more of that in your life. Okay? So when you focus on what it is that you don't want, especially money. Now, this is true for all areas of your life. So don't think that what I'm saying to you right now, and this is why the book is changing marriages and relationships and stuff like that, because the things that are in this book and the steps that I give to you and teach you, hey guys, the steps that I give to you and I teach you in this book, in order for you to be able to overcome whatever obstacles or whatever that you might be facing, is the same process for whatever else that you might be experiencing in your life. It's the same process. It's just one is money and the other thing is whatever else it is that you're trying to get your life together about. Okay? So I want to say that when you focus on what you don't want, you get more of what you don't want. Your subconscious mind does not understand the difference between what's real and what's fake. It only takes your orders, and it only takes your orders by the thoughts that you think and the images that you continue to hold in your mind and the visions and the images and the very clear picture of that fight that you had last night. You know what I'm saying? So when you keep focusing on all of the things that's going wrong, especially when it comes to money, how you don't have enough, how there's money is evil, money is bad, all this other stuff, that you've been buying into, all of these stories, because that's all they are. They're just stories that you've been buying into, and you bought into them probably from your mama, your daddy, your church, your schooling, or whatever. And the reason I'm saying that, you guys know, there's this, I don't know if this is Jehovah's Witnesses, and I'm not judging nobody. Whatever you is, that's what you is, that's your business. That don't have nothing to do with me. I'm good. But this, whatever doctrine this is that's supposed to be of religious faith, says that, it's better to be poor, and that you show your love for God by not having enough. Now, let me tell you something. If it's one thing I know about the God that I serve, if he put a purpose in me and he put a passion in me, then guess what? Then it needs to be funded. It needs to be paid for. So why would God not want me to be prosperous? I mean, something's wrong with your doctrine. I'm just saying. I'm just letting that be known, okay? Hey, Melissa. Yes, thank you so much for liking it and sharing it. I appreciate it. So let's go ahead over. I got 20 fears, but I'm not going to give y'all 20. I'm going to give y'all just a few. Just a few fears, okay, that keep you from becoming wealthy or financially stable, or at least able to invest without fear, and just all these different things that you hold on to when it comes to money, okay? So one of the first things that keeps you from getting rich, right, or that keeps you afraid of money is your scarcity mentality. That's number one, your scarcity mentality, okay? To gain abundance, you have to believe and pursue abundance. That's the problem. You're focused on what's not there, and because you're so focused on what's not there, it's creating more situations for it to continue to not be available to you. Okay? And so what happens is your car breaks down, or all kinds of stuff starts to happen that forces you to spend the money that you intended to keep and do something else with. Okay? It's all up here. Your brain is the most powerful tool in your body. And once you understand that, how your mind works, how your brain works, how your thoughts work, and how these things work together, then you can step into the true existence of who you are. But right now, you guys keep playing victim. Victim, victim, victim. I can't do this. I can't do that. I don't know how. I don't know how. You're asking all the wrong questions. You don't know how because you're not asking anybody how. Why? Because you're actually deep down on a subconscious level. You're afraid to change. You're afraid to make money. Because mommy always complaining, don't ask me for no money. Why are you asking me for money? Didn't I tell you I don't have no money? So now as you grow up, you are afraid to ask for money. You are afraid to ask for a raise. You are afraid to do all these things when it comes to money based on your beliefs that don't even belong to you. Okay? So scarcity mentality. Okay? Now, let me say this. You can reverse the whole scarcity mentality. This book will show you how to do that. Okay, you can reverse the scarcity mentality. And how do you do that? Real quick, you need the book to get the details. Okay, so I'm just giving you guys a little bit of stuff. All right, so you can do that by taking stock of what you already have, right? Meaning expressing thanks for what you do have. Like, oh, I'm so grateful that I got this $10 in my pocket, or this $100, or this $1. I don't care what it is. If you're not grateful for what you already have, then you're not open to receive more. So you have to learn how to be grateful, and you got to learn how to be grateful, especially when, things start to unfold for you and they begin to fall into the right place. And then when they fall into the right place, you get scared all over again, and you start visioning the money going out again. Get into a frantic, and guess what? You go splurge, and I could do this, and then you suffer a week later because you're addicted to suffering. Okay, you're addicted to suffering. You're addicted to struggle. You're addicted to negative thinking. You're addicted to negative speaking. You're addicted to a whole lot of things that you're not even aware of. That's an addiction. Okay, so next thing, and I'm gonna give you guys 3 more. Well, I already said this one was that you hear your parents in your head. So hearing your parents in your head when it comes to money can definitely stop you from getting money, right? Because some parents do teach their kids the financial ropes, right? But most of them don't, which is why most people follow the same patterns that they have, that their parents had. So for females, what usually happens? The female, she gets pregnant. The first thing her mother does is tell her to do what? I gotta go down to welfare so that you could get WIC and all. Just straight looking for public assistance. Why? Because that's the trend. That's what her mother did, and that's what her mother did, and that's what her mother did, and it became a freaking worldwide trend, and then all of y'all in the hood start doing it. It became like that's the normal thing to do. When you get pregnant, go to welfare. No, that's not your escape. If you get pregnant, you need to be planning for your future and the future of you and your child and your husband or whatever. Okay? All right. So you hear your parents in your head. You gotta understand. You gotta make sure, guys, that your attitude, because it don't matter what they thought. It's your attitude, yours. Nobody else is responsible for your attitude or for your outcome besides yourself. Nobody. I could say something and I could hurt your feelings, but if you allow me to hurt your feelings, then what does that say? That says that somewhere in you gave me your power. So is that what you want to do? You want to just give away your power? It's okay. Fine. No. Okay? You have to start having some self-dialogue with yourself and start speaking some positive things into your life, positive things into your relationships, especially positive things into your finances. Okay? So I'm telling you guys to get this book From Poverty to Profit because you really need this book and it's really going to help you change your life. Okay? Well, change your finances. Okay? If you do the right thing and you stay consistent with it, then you're going to see change. Okay? If you just read it, when you're reading it, you're going to see money flowing to you like crazy. You're going to see opportunities and stuff like that start to show up. But after you're finished with the book and you're no longer in the energetic vibration of this book, you'll go right back to your old habits. Okay? So you got to decide what's in this book that's good for you and stick with that method and, and do that. All right? Third thing is you don't set reachable goals. Okay? You set these off-the-wall goals to reach. I want to make $20 million, and you haven't even made your first 10,000. You haven't even made your first 1,000. Okay? So How you going to stretch for a goal like that when you don't even believe that you can have it? Okay? So that's another thing that's keeping you from being rich. You don't believe that you can have it. Okay? Another thing that's keeping you from being rich, and this was one of my biggest issues, is that you don't really want to revisit old financial trauma, right? So let's say my credit was all jacked up or whatever. I didn't want to face it. I didn't want to talk to nobody. I didn't want to deal with it. I didn't. Because it was like, what was I going to do? What was I going to tell them? You know what I'm saying? So anyway, I faced it. I stepped to it. I got my credit repaired. I got my dream car. I love my convertible. I got my convertible back. A new convertible, not the old one, but y'all get what I'm saying. I bought another convertible, so I'm happy about that. And just things are just, unfolding, okay? And so they begin to unfold when you line up with the vibrational energy of where it is, whatever it is that you want. And when it comes to financial stability, if you are all over the place and you are talking all crazy, I'm not saying to you go spend every dime that you had just to be like, oh, okay, no, I'm not ordering money. No, don't be stupid. I'm saying invest that money. Invest that money into something that's going to make you more money. And until you learn how to do that, then you'll always be broke. You'll always live paycheck to paycheck. You'll always try to figure out, what's my next move. All of that, okay? Me, you know what I learned to do? I take my money, I put it straight in the bank so I don't have no access to it. That's a new habit that I just recently adopted. Okay? Wasn't easy, but I did. I did it, all right? So, let me give you guys one more and then I'm gonna get out of here, okay? A real good one. I'm giving you guys some things that are in the book, okay? So another thing will be that you believe that your friends are gonna hate you because you know that money, they say more money, more problems, but that's a belief. It's not more money, more problems. I think it's more money, more freedom to do what the hell you want to do. But I can also see where people who are not programmed properly for financial abundance can use money for evil things. Evil people do evil things. Money is just a piece of paper. Money is energy, okay? Money can't do nothing evil to you. If you found $100 bill on the ground right now and it's just laying there, what power does money have? Do you see how we've been tricked? Money is power. It has no power. It's the person behind that dollar bill that gives it power. That person who's spending that money or circulating that money or investing that money or saving that money, that's the person who has the power. But money itself does not have power. And so we get all stuck up in this whole power thing or whatever. I got to do this and I got to do that. And it just pushes money away from you, okay? So I'm going to stop right there with just a few tips. And like I said, I'll come back and chat with y'all a little bit later. If not today, tomorrow, because I'm going to be talking about this book all week. And I'm also going to be talking to you guys about the Stop Stopping It Manifestation Masterclass that I'm going to be doing in just about 2 weeks. And it's going to be I'm going to be teaching you how to get out of your own way. Okay, you got to get out of your own way because it's this. It's your mind is not in alignment with your heart, and your mouth is saying one thing, but your mind is thinking one thing. And when your mind is thinking one thing, your heart is feeling the other. They're not aligned, and then that's what creates all of the chaos and the friction in your life. Okay, so I'm just taking you guys on another level. Okay, all right. So I hope that this live has been also being just to give you guys a few tips and tools, and when I come back, I'll give you guys 4 more things or 5 more things that is keeping you from getting rich or keeping you from being wealthy or keeping you from building your financial abundance. Okay, so I love you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate you. I gotta go beat up on my little sister real quick. Got it right now. All right, guys, and so again, thank you all so much for tuning in. Make sure you get a copy of this book. You could get a copy of this book at www.povertytoprofit.org. That's www.povertytoprofit.org. Okay, that is the website where you can actually go ahead and get your copy of this book. Not only get your copy of this book, but you can also go on my website and find out how to get out of debt, how to create how to repair your credit. There's so many different amazing things on this site. There's some amazing high level people who are on this site that I have where you guys can watch some videos. This book is also teaching you how to make passive streams of income. So if you're living paycheck to paycheck, this book is going to teach you how to make some background money. Okay, so whether you become like, if you have a website and you become like an affiliate marketer, to where you just post somebody else's stuff on your website to where people click on it and it takes them to the site and you get paid. Whenever the person make a sale or whatever, you get paid. You get what I mean? So it's so many, I don't know, this book is awesome. Okay, that's all I could tell you. The investment for the book is $25, okay? And it's actually $30. You can see this book is not little, okay? This is actually a course, and I'm going to be rolling this course out in June. You will not be able to get this book unless you enroll in a course later. So I'm telling you now, go ahead and get the book before I start the course. All right, because once I start the course, it's gonna be a part of the course because everything in here it's a course, okay? And I cannot continue to sell myself short. All right, coming into a new season. All right, so all right, guys, I love you. Deuces, bye. Woo! Yes, pursue abundance. My brother-in-law is here. I gotta show him some love. All right, y'all, I'm out.